It's all in the name, Manpower. And their administrative office in Bankers Hill is seeing more people power than it has in the last 2 pandemic years. Until recently, a majority of the staff has worked on a hybrid or remote work model. Executive Officer Phil Blair says the company is starting to figure out how that can be applied post-pandemic.
The pandemic is a terrible thing to waste. There's some good things that have come out of that. We can work remote 2 or 3 days a week, that we can have flexible schedules. It's not 8 to 5.
Author of Job 1 and a bi-weekly column for the San Diego Union Tribune, Blair writes about workforce trends and corporate culture. He says since we're in a candidate's market, it would behoove a company to strike a reasonable balance for its employees.
I think any company that says every employee has to be in here 8 to 5, Monday to Friday, is going to have a very difficult time keeping their employees and attracting new ones, because we've seen the other side of the fence.
For Manpower staffing, Blair says he doesn't want to offer a cookie-cutter approach, instead choosing to be flexible to individual needs as well as the needs of the company. For their culture, that does include some face-to-face time.
Now in our case, what we're thinking is Wednesdays. That on Wednesdays, we ask everyone to be in the office. So accounting can talk to marketing, marketing can talk to payroll, and food is a great attraction.
Just past a set of swinging restaurant-style doors, the office kitchen is furnished with the comforts of home, like armchairs, free snacks, and a cozy fireplace.
Even though people work remote, Fridays they come in for the food.
Office manager Colette Morell chose colorful details to make it feel homey for those who do come in.
We have desserts all the time. I love to make desserts.
Do you get to work from home too?
No, I don't.
Do you wish that you did?
Sometimes.
Morell also manages the building, which means her job requires her to be on site.
I was here every day during COVID, so I have never worked from home.
She says being one of the very few employees in the office meant fewer interruptions and more productivity. AR specialist Joanna Walls says fewer interruptions is why she prefers working away from the office.
If you have to choose between working at home or working in office permanently, what would you choose?
This is her second day at Manpower. Her last job required her to work from home full-time. At Manpower, she'll be driving in from Oceanside 2 days per week, which she thinks strikes a good balance, especially considering drive time and the price of gas. She says preparing for work and commuting both ways can take 4 hours per day, on top of her regular 8 hours of work.
If the company is supporting that, and then it also saves cost as well for them and for you, I think it's a win-win.
I want you in every day. Well, boss, why? Well, that's how I've done it for 20 or 30 years.
When employees are asked to come in, Phil Blair says there needs to be a reason for it, and not just because that's the way things were done pre-pandemic.
And then use that time together productively. Everybody goes into their cubicle, closes the door, comes out at 5 or 5:30. That's not a reason.
And finding a balance between nurturing the corporate culture and maintaining work-life balance could be delicate, but something Blair says is worth exploring.
Are they doing a good job? Are they doing the work? Is there good communications? Okay, take a breath and try it. Or you're going to lose that employee, because they will find an opportunity of a company that will do it.
In a job market that boasts more jobs than workers, the choice between prioritizing career over family has become a less necessary one.
And in this market, eyes wide open, there is lots of opportunities for good people to go somewhere else.
Trabulsi, KPBS News.